The last ember of the sun vanished behind the obsidian cliffs. A blood-red sky lingered like a wound across the heavens. The wind died, even the air held its breath. A single raven fell from the sky, wings frozen mid-flight. Then silence, thick, heavy, final. In the silence, the desert of black sand began to whisper. Grains shifted like restless souls beneath the surface. Out of the wind, a cloaked figure trudged forward with a cracked sword. His boots left no prints, as if the sand refused to remember him. His name was Kael, the last of the Ashguard, a name spoken only in nightmares and dying prayers. He carried a scroll no man dared to read and a heart heavy with prophecy. The scroll pulsed faintly, as if something inside was still alive. Beneath his feet, the sand trembled as ancient bones stirred. Fingers of skeletons clawed upward, only to collapse into dust. The ruins of Elaris glimmered under the moonlight, half swallowed by the sands of time. Towers leaned like broken teeth in a skull of stone. Statues with hollow eyes watched his every move, as if judging his worth. One statue turned its head just slightly when he passed. Vines of black iron wrapped around its throat. Kael paused, his breath fogged in the cold air. He knelt before the altar of the forgotten gods, whispering the forbidden's name, Vel'tharion. The stars above blinked out one by one. Lightning cracked across the silent sky. Thunder rolled, not from clouds, but from deep beneath the earth. The ground split open and breathed a pulse of crimson light. Ash rained upward, defying gravity. A staircase of molten stone descended into darkness. Each step cooled as he stepped on it, then reignited behind him. Kael clenched his blade and stepped into the heart of the earth. Fireflies made of ember swarmed around his head, then vanished. Each step echoed like a drum of fate. The sound wasn't behind him, it was inside his skull. The walls were etched with stories of betrayal, carved in languages long dead. Words bled black liquid when his shadow passed over them. He saw his own face among the carving sighs gouged out. At the bottom, a throne sat empty, forged from dragon bone and shadow glass. The seat pulsed like a beating heart. A voice, neither man nor beast, slithered into his ears. You came too late. The air thickened. The shadows grew teeth. Out of the dark, a woman emerged, eyes gold, hands stained with blood. Her hair flowed like liquid fire, though no flame touched it. It was Lyra, once his love, now the queen of the Underfire realm. She wore a crown of thorns made from Kael's broken oaths. She held the crown Kael was sworn to protect, the crown of embers. You left me in the fire, she whispered. Now burn with me. The ground cracked beneath her feet, revealing rivers of molten rock. A battle erupted not of steel, but of wills, of memories turned into weapons. Their first kiss flashed between them, a memory made of light. Then it turned to ash and stung their eyes. Ghosts of their past danced in the air, screaming, laughing, dying. A child's laughter echoed then, was swallowed by a scream. Kael saw himself as he was before the war, before the betrayal. Lyra raised her hand. The ghosts attacked him with their silence. He stumbled, not from pain, but from guilt. A memory of him turning away as she burned alive. He dropped his sword not in defeat, but in surrender to truth. The blade shattered on impact, releasing a breath of frozen wind. He removed the scroll and read the final line aloud. Let the ashes rise and the throne fall. The words glowed, then burned into his skin. The chamber exploded in white fire, not heat, but cold fire, freezing everything it touched. Time stuttered. The throne cracked. The crown floated. Lyra screamed not in rage, but in recognition. She reached for him, just as the fire consumed her. Kael stood motionless, untouched by the flames. When silence returned, only dust and one crown remained. The crown pulsed once, then stopped. The kingdom beneath the ashes had chosen a new ruler. The wind returned. This time, it carried a whisper, Kael. The stars blinked back on, but one was missing. The desert was silent again, but beneath the sand something stirred new, not ancient. A single hand, small and pale, rose from the black dunes. It reached for the sky, and the scroll now blank began to write again.